welcome back to the channel, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Jackie Monavan and I'm a therapist and an intuitive healer, and I am here to bring you inspiration to help empower you and help transform your world to where you want it to go. We use strategies like intuitive astrology, tarot, psychology, lots of different modalities to help you help yourself. If you enjoy the content that I share, please hit a like, and if you know someone who might be interested or might need some of this information, please share. Let's get into it. The number one reason people come to see me in therapy is to help better understand themselves. They are lost, they are anxious, they are overwhelmed, they are maybe feeling depressed, and there's lots of reasons, not just mental health or just emotional instability or emotional dysregulation that's creating these. Each person is different, and they come to the situation or they come to the session with their own life, their own sort of blueprint. And when I approach therapy, I help people look at the big picture. Imagine a pie chart. That pie chart has various slices. There are lots of variables at play that contribute to why you're in the situation that you're in, why you're feeling the way that you are. And sometimes that has to do with hormones, sometimes vitamin deficiency, sometimes increase in stress, sometimes job loss, sometimes relationship loss, sometimes grief, sometimes loss of another. There's so many reasons, so not one size fits all for this. However, the common denominator that does seem to work is helping them with self-discovery, helping them become more aware and connecting the dots as to why they're feeling the way that they are, why they're thinking the way that they are, and how past situations have contributed to why they are feeling the way they are now, and why they are moving the way that they are in their present moment. That's not contributing to their goal, but it's really contributing to their despair. So how do you help someone, or how do you help yourself when you are in that space of despair and are confused or overwhelmed, too stressed out to think straight or to create any sort of inspiration? One of the strategies that I use is helping a person navigate and read their astrological birth chart. So what is an astrological birth chart? A birth chart is basically a picture of the sky when you were born. It's really simple. You just put your name, date of birth, time of birth, and the place that you were born, and you plug it into, there's lots of free websites that have birth chart calculators, and we work together to unravel and read through a birth chart. So what is a birth chart and how do you break it down? Birth chart is expansive in nature, and it's a lot of information about who you are, how you are, and how you can navigate through some of your shadow work and your shadow side, meaning some of the negative things that have happened to you, some of the insecurities that you may have, and it's also designed to help empower you and help you become inspired about where you want to go. And it solidifies and validates that which of who you are in truth, who your intuitive self is, and how to navigate that. Your birth chart is pretty expansive, and it can be really overwhelming if you do it on your own. So what we do in sessions, we break it down by your big three, meaning your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. Your sun sign is who you are, how you perceive yourself to be, how you move in the world. Your moon sign is your physical self, your emotional self, how you process emotions, how you conceptualize your emotions. And then your rising sign is where you aspire to be, where it is that you need to challenge yourself in this thing called life, in terms of your goals and aspirations. Your rising sign, or ascendant, some say, is where the sun was at the time that you were born. And your rising sign is what we look for when there's a full moon, a new moon. Your rising sign is how you're seen in the physical world by others, and what you are here to aspire toward and to ascend to. And so you're rising to the occasion. So the birth chart can really help you become inspired, become empowered as you're navigating through some of the tough times in your life: anxiety, depression, grief. There's, again, lots of different reasons people come to see me. But not everyone really wants a traditional therapy, talk therapy. We want solutions, and we want to figure out how to navigate the world and have a sense of authority and become empowered and live into our, lean into our authenticity. For example, I am a Cancer sun sign, Aries moon, and Libra rising. So my sun sign is how I operate every day. I am intuitive, I am sensitive, I like home and family, and my emotions are expansive by nature, and my moon sign is fire, Aries. It's bold, it's independent, it can be impulsive sometimes, unfortunately, and I'm very independent and like my autonomy and like a sense of authority. My rising sign is Libra. Libra likes balance, it's ruled by relationships, it likes harmony. Sometimes Libras can people please and overcompensate just to keep the peace. And so, what my mission here, according to my birth chart, is to I know Aries pretty well. So, tame the beast, tame some of the impulsivity and that fire, and move into the air sign, which is the Libra, and create more balance and harmony and really focus on relationships. Using astrology, psychology, and understanding your birth chart can really help you with self acknowledgement, self discovery, and help you feel sort of connected again. Oftentimes, people will come to me and they feel defeat, they feel at a loss, they're overwhelmed, as I said, and there's so much pressure going on, and they lose their sense of self. I work with a lot of mothers who are like, I don't even know how to, I don't know what day it is, I don't know what time it is. And in the last 18 years of my practice, I have worked more with men in the last year and a half than I have in the 18 years. So that's really exciting. Also, thank you so much for showing up for yourself. We live in this world that has really said that therapy is, stigma behind therapy. And also, this idea that emotions and vulnerability is seen as a weakness. You'll hear me say that a lot. It is not. It is by far so powerful and empowering to see a man really lean into his truth without hesitation, with confidence. Just let it out. The idea of astrology and psychology in my practice is to help people better understand themselves. It's a guide, it's a tool, just like breath work is a tool, just like going to the gym is a tool to help. When you think about an astrological birth chart, we don't have to go into the land of woo-woo where it's not scientifically based, it's this, that, whatever. It's really merely just a tool that's designed to help you. And oftentimes when I work with patients who don't know a lot about it and they start to see their birth chart, they start to connect like, oh, that's a little bit like me, and oh, I didn't know that. Oh, when I work with patients, they come into session again and there's pressure. There's, they're in, this. They're zoned out, they're in survival mode. And so when we're in survival mode, we don't have the ability to use our logic and reason with our creativity. And so we come together and work together to help balance, to help navigate through that, and help bring their central nervous system into a place of calm. And then we build upon strategies. And I use the method called Inform, Empower, and Transform, where Inform is all about meeting, building that rapport, gathering information. We're gathering information. So sometimes it's not the astrological birth chart. Sometimes it's Kundalini Yoga. Sometimes it's more solution-based and strategies in terms of practical life organization and timelines and time management. So in the Inform part, we are building and we are exploring and we're researching, like, what are the things that I need? What's the toolbox? What do I need to put in that toolbox to help me move into the place of empowerment and feeling empowered to work towards those goals and move into transformation? And once we get to transformation, that's maintenance. And so it's a 3-step process when working with patients. So that was a brief description of what an astrological birth chart is and how I use it in therapy sessions. If you'd like to learn more about that, link below to reach out and schedule a session with me or a consult. And I hope you have a blessed day. Remember to keep it simple, sis, and speak your truth, shine your light.